Hey, Nikki Brown here. No matter where you are, what part of the world you are in, I hope that you're having a good day. So, I started doing a video and I started doing a tarot video, and I decided to talk about scammers. So, just be mindful that I would never ask you for, um, in the comment section for anything, just like some of these other tarot readers or YouTubers, Instagram people, even on Facebook, you'll have people copy other people's pictures, pretend to be them, create whole profiles, create whole YouTube channels, create whole Instagram, um, whatchamacallits, and pretend to be, that person and start asking people for money. They'll say, "Oh, I do personal readings. If you want a personal reading, blah, blah, blah." And a lot of times they'll use WhatsApp as their phone number. Um, and whoever's doing the video may never see it because a lot of these YouTubers and social media gurus, they have lots of followers. And so they can't see every message. Some of them have moderators and some of them do not. So you just have to be mindful before you give somebody your money, because 9 times out of 10, it's not that actual person asking for money. Some of these readers don't even do personal reading. So that, again, they are not reaching out to people asking for money, for readings and stuff like that. So just be careful. And I was just saying how I almost got scammed by the McCafe decal scam. And what they do is, tell you need to put a decal on your car. They ask you for very limited information. They send you a check and tell you to deposit it and give a portion of that check to whoever's supposed to give the decal, and it's a large portion of the check, and in the meantime the check bounces and you just out of whatever money you sent to these people. So just, I'm sure they don't just do it with the McCafe decal. They probably doing it with other things too. So just be mindful. If you already know that you're friends with somebody on social media and that person reaches out to you, it's probably not that person. It's probably somebody else. And you can go on their profile to see if they have, you know, a lot of information or a little bit of information, because they'll just steal a few video. I was on an Instagram account earlier, and this person has stolen videos and everything. I didn't even know that you could do, like, I've heard people say that you can do that, but I didn't actually see it for my own eyes. I don't know how you steal someone's video. Like, I can see how you can steal a picture, but how do you steal someone's video and upload it as if, I just don't understand people. Um, from what I understand, that has been done to me. I haven't, of course, I haven't seen it or caught the person. Um, but I had somebody tell me years ago, if somebody tries to steal from you, let them. And at first I didn't understand, and I kind of was like, let them? Like, what you mean? But yeah, let people, that's their karma. They have to answer for that. They may not think so, but there's a cause and effect for everything. For every action, there's a reaction. So let people do whatever they want to do. And that's it. So I am lighting. I don't know if this is I think this is Nag Champa or Sweetgrass. That sweetgrass, baby. It smells so delightful. I got some sweetgrass incense. I only have a few left. I need to go get more. Oh yeah, I'm real low. There's only 4 sticks left. And but I still have a lot of Nag Champa. I need to get a sweetgrass plant. Well, the leaf, the leaf, you can buy like the whole leaf. Comes. I don't know if it grows braided or if they braid it, um, like if they braid it in the factory or whatever. Um, but I'm gonna get some sweet grass itself, a good sized piece. I don't know if you can tell by the picture. It comes like that, and you burn the sweet grass itself, not like an incense, but actual sweet grass. So, so anyway, just wanted to get some nag chanter going. Let's get some messages out here and see. Mother, Father, Creator, what does the collective need to know? Poly. It could be polygyny, polyandry. A lot of people don't like, a lot of men, I should say, don't like to talk about polyandry. And some women as well. But polyandry does exist. There are couples who are polyandrous. Some of the men, they are heterosexual. Um, some are not. That's their family dynamic, whoever chooses to do whatever in their household. Um, and a lot of guys don't like to talk about that, or they don't want to deal with it. Yet they'll deal with polygamy or polygyny, and I think that is such an unfair double standard, because both types of plural marriage have existed for centuries, and it was out of need. And so I think that most men are just thinking about the sexual aspect of it. And polygamy or plural marriage is not about sex, it's not about you having someone else for your pleasure. Women started plural marriages when there were low birth rates, or there was a lack of marriage aged men for women, or the men went out to war and some of them lost their lives. And so it would be, say, a sister who said, well, my sister has kids and her husband died in the war, so now you have to take care of her, you have to marry her. Same thing with my cousin, or whatever that looked like. And so there was a purpose for it, and that purpose had nothing to do with sex. Same thing with polyandry. It was typically because, again, low birth rates, or lack of marriage aged men to marry women. And so, again, there was a purpose for it. And people are only focused on the sex. And again, plural marriages have nothing to do with sex. And in the Western world, in 2022, I can't say that there's an actual need for it. What I see is people who want to have multiple partners because they want to have sex with multiple partners. Now, some people are building, and I do see, you'll have, usually a man will have up to 4 wives. Same thing with the women. But on average, a lot of them will just have two, and maybe the wives will have businesses and so does the husband, or they're doing something together to build for the collective of the household. But when I see that the man works, the women work, you know that's not what it's about. you know Not to say that they can't build by working, but really the man should be wealthy enough, and historically it was only like a monarchs or wealthy people, wealthy men or women, because again these things have existed for centuries, and women were kings or queens or rulers. And so typically it would be, say, a wealthy king who could afford to take care of all the wives and or concubines, and they didn't work. Again, that's not what that's about. oh, just come and help me take care of my kids and give me your money and let me, do things to you in the bedroom. That's not what it was about. Somebody says it was the best I ever had. So I'm picking up that maybe somebody, okay, if this is not your energy, this is the energy of someone around you or energy of someone coming toward you. Maybe somebody had you in a side piece or um, side chick, side dude, whichever. Um, but somebody may have had you in a side piece situation and y'all were intimate and you gave them the best they ever had and now they want both of you. Again, not because there's a need, just because this group person is greedy and selfish and wants you both to themselves. I wasn't the only one. Maybe this person is saying that they weren't the only one cheating. They weren't the only one who wanted you. I don't know. Because, like I said, in some of these poly situations, um, sometimes there's heterosexual relationships all around, and sometimes there's bisexual relationships all around where everybody's, at one point is in the bed together. But there are some women who don't do that, and there are some men who don't do that. So it really all depends on the individuals. There are some where, poly situations where they all live in the same household, and there are some where, each wife has their own house or each husband has his own house. I made the wrong choice. So, although this person may want to be poly, oh, you know what? Maybe their other person was also cheating. And this person chose that other person and feels like they made the choice. And it's out here again. Best I ever had. Wow. And secretly in love with you. So now this person is in love with you and they feel like they made the wrong choice because you were the best they ever had. Like, and they really mean that because they said it twice. Maybe this person was trying to have a polygynous relationship with you, or maybe it didn't work out. And then they went back, like I said, after choosing the wrong person or after you let them go, and they realized that they weren't the only one stepping outside the relationship. This is a lot of cards. I am not where I want to be financially. Underneath the bottom, it says wants a baby. It's in the reverse, so I don't know. I don't know how to fix it now. Not used to someone like you. I don't want to hurt you. Somebody needs to drink more water. I don't know what I want. Why did you leave me? Yeah, you left this person alone once you realized that what they were trying to do. Because they were trying to be slick about it. And you were like, nah. Even if you knew or dealt with it for a little while, you realized that it was going nowhere or something. Maybe you started healing or thinking about it. I didn't realize who you were until it was too late. All right, let's see what the tarot cards are saying. Who is this person? Who is this person, Most High? Who is this person, Mother, Father, Creator? Who is this person that the collective needs to be aware of? That has all these messages about how they feel and what they are thinking. Who thinks the collective was the best they ever had? That's kind of deep. Alright, let me do one more. These cards were kind of cold. Okay. Let's get some Nag Champa on there. And let's cut them. And I'm gonna cut it in half. All right. What? Who was this? Wow, a page of. This person is a page of pentacles. Somebody who is immature, and that would make sense as to why they chose the wrong person. And why they didn't realize who you were. They weren't paying any attention. They were probably in their ego. I'm thinking it was all sweet. It was all good just a week ago. But this is somebody who may have been patiently waiting for you or watching you. I often say this. You cannot, well, I say this to men. You cannot approach every woman the same. You actually have to pay attention to her and get to know her to see how you need to approach her. Just because the way that you approach women worked for 10 women in the past, or all the women that you tried to get with in the past, she might be number 11. It may not work that same way for number 11. All women are not the same, despite popular belief. All men are not the same, but right now I'm focused on men because I feel like I'm talking to a divine masculine who chose the wrong divine feminine. I could be wrong. It could be the other way around. But saying that you were the best they ever had twice, they're not used to someone like you, and that they wanted to be poly, or they don't know what they want. I feel like that's a man secretly in love with you, don't want to hurt you. I'm not where I need to be financially. I made the wrong choice. I don't know how to fix it. Men are fixers. There are some women who are, more on their masculine side, because we're all a balance of masculine and feminine energy. There are some women who are fixers too, but for the most part, that's a male mentality, a masculine mentality. So this person is the Page of Pentacles. Again, someone who's immature. Now, if this is well, my question was, who is this person? And this person is the Page of Pentacles. But the Page of Pentacles is also a patient child, right? A new job or a raise, family or money news. So this is also making a dream become reality. Again, message about finances, work, home, or even health. So somebody could be learning a new project, going on a new business venture, or learning a new skill. But because I asked who this person is, it was a Page of Pentacles, which is an immature person. Usually the Page of Pentacles is the late teens, early 20s, but this could be somebody who has that mentality. A lot of people, when their first trauma happened or when certain traumatic experiences happen, They get stuck at whatever age that trauma happened. This could be a child, or again, someone who has a childish mentality. But this is definitely someone who's immature. And that's the reason why these energies have come out, because this person was immature. And they thought everything was sweet. They thought they could treat you like everybody else because they didn't realize who you were. They didn't realize the energy that you possess. They didn't realize they were going to have the best sex they ever had. Well, now they know. And if you don't know, now you know. So, again, this person didn't realize what they had. And maybe this is past energy. This could be who they were in the past. Spirit, was that past energy, or is this person still in that energy? What energy is this person in now? I'm not taking all those. So basically what popped out is the King of Pentacles in reverse. Being that this is a king, this person may have matured slightly, but not necessarily. This person may have just realized the error of their ways. Right, with this King of Pentacles being in the reverse, this is somebody who's jealous, somebody who doesn't follow through with what they say they're going to do, somebody who's stubborn, right? This is someone who is very indulgent. So this person obviously indulged with other partners. And this is one of the reasons why poly probably came out, whether they're heterosexual or bisexual. This is someone who lives in excess, above their means. And this is probably why they're saying they're not where they want to be financially. This is also somebody who's possessive. I created a post earlier on Facebook. How is it that you can feel like you can possess or control someone? That doesn't make sense. That's not what we're here for. We should want somebody who wants us and wants to be around us, not someone that we have to control to try to get them to want to stay around us. Be a good person, and the person will want to be around you. Do right by the person, treat the person well, and this person will want to be around you. Now, if this person is just evil, that's a different story. Then you need to use your discernment and separate yourself from this person before they show, because people show you who they are if you're paying attention. But yeah, this is a King of Pentacles in reverse. Again, this person is probably still immature, at least to a certain extent. So, but they may have matured, to king status, or they may just be in their ego. They may be telling themselves that, yeah, I made a mistake. But are they telling anyone else? Have they come to you to apologize for what they've done or said to you? Or how they treated you? And they told you you're the best they ever had? Or are they saying, oh, well, I don't want to tell that person that because it might go to their head? No, if somebody told you that, it would go to your head. It may not necessarily go to this person's head. Even if this person may not even want to be bothered, even if you did tell them that. Have you told this person that you're in love with them? That may have actually changed things. But if somebody just thinks you want to hump on them, they may say, oh, I don't want to be bothered. I don't want somebody who just wants that. What else does the collective need to know about this Page of Pentacles and King of Pentacles in the reverse? Did the card flip over? I don't think so. What does the King of Wands in the reverse. Wow. So this could be a different person, but I'm feeling like this is the same person. That this person is bossy and aggressive. And that may have been how this person approached you, in a very dominating and aggressive way, thinking again that that's what women like, or that that's what women want. Because again, I feel like I'm talking about a masculine. This person doesn't motivate others. They're not a good mentor or role model for other people. They're they're a whole hot mess. They have no clear purpose, no clear path in life, or what they're supposed to be doing or where they're supposed to be going. This person is a bully. This person may have sexual problems. Maybe their wand is not working correctly. And that could be if they, depending on some of the partners that they dealt with. I remember a health professional telling me that the more partners a man has, the more likely he is to be impotent in an older age, because it's not meant for men to just spill their seed like that in random women, because women have different shapes and sizes, and so the friction from one, you know could cause problems again as this male becomes older. And no, it doesn't happen with everybody. But again, a health professional did share this with me. And people may think, oh, that's wrong, that's not right. You can think whatever you want to think. Maybe you should do some research, because I know what I was told. And I read about it as well after I was told this. People don't like to believe stuff. And especially if it doesn't happen to everybody, just because it doesn't happen to you does not mean that it didn't happen to somebody. This is somebody who's not ready, and that's probably again why they said they're not financially where they want to be, and they don't want to hurt you because they haven't changed. This is a weakness. This person has a sexual weakness. Maybe that's too why Drink More Water came out. This person is very arrogant. This person could even be a narcissist. This person crosses the line or crosses boundaries with no care for other people, or what they think, or what they just want what they want. What else does the collective know? What else does the collective need to know? What is that? The Magician in the reverse. I'm not going to take it since it didn't actually pop out. But we'll see. If it really wants to come out, it will. What else does the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse? This is somebody who's greedy. And when I think of that, I'm thinking of sexually greedy. Again, they just want what they want. They're greedy and selfish at the same time. This person could be going into debt. This person is stressing about money. Again, they said they're not where they want to be financially, because they're having financial problems. Might have been entertaining all these different women and spending up all their money on them, trying to impress these women. Or again, doing something else to live above their means. They may have made some bad investments. Maybe this person invested in crypto when they should have invested in Dogecoin. I don't know. I know that now is not the time to start something new. So even if this person comes towards you, this is not a good time to start something new, especially since it's also Mercury retrograde. But I'm just referring to the fact that this Ace of Pentacles is in the reverse. That's also indicating that it's not a good time to start something new. So whether or not you are thinking about starting something new, you can do the research, you can look into it. Um, but I wouldn't sign any documents. I wouldn't start a new relationship. You can go out on a date, but a lot of times if you start something new with someone, any person, place, or thing, no matter whatever it is, it usually doesn't last. So a new job, a new business, a new relationship usually doesn't last. It usually ends. I remember one time I was supposed to do a play with this young lady, and it was during Mercury retrograde, and I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to, put it out there into the universe to sabotage it. But sure enough, we maybe had 2 or 3 rehearsals, and that was it. It did not work out. She eventually did it like some months later, but it didn't work out. 8 of Cups. Usually it's somebody who's walking away from something that does not serve a good purpose in their life. But in the reverse, somebody is returning. So and I think I mentioned that. If I didn't mention that, I was about to say, even if an ex comes back, it's not a good time to start something new. So somebody's coming back home or coming back to you. Um, this does indicate that somebody maybe fully learned from the mistakes from their past, but I would be very skeptical. Again, it not only did it follow this Ace of Pentacles, but it's also Mercury retrograde. So again, you can talk, maybe, get to the bottom of what's really going on. That's provided that this person is even willing to tell you the truth. Because if you know that this person is still being dishonest, throw that fish back in the water. Well, I can't tell you what to do. I'm sorry. You do whatever you want to do, but it's probably not a good idea. Not unless this person is going to be very candid, open, and honest, and really, you know, ready, willing, and able to tell you the truth, admit to their mistakes, start the healing process so that you can move on. And even if this person does apologize, if you don't want to take this person back, don't feel obligated to do so. But this person may be afraid to lose you, but this is just a bad time. And right now, your future will be uncertain, because I think that this person, with this King of Pentacles in reverse, the King of Wands in reverse, and this Page of Pentacles, I think this person is still growing and needing to, to learn from the mistakes that they made. This could also be somebody running away. So somebody could be running away from the truth, or running to other women because they don't want to admit to the truth. What else does the collective need to know? What else does the Nine of Pentacles is coming? You're going to get this Nine of Pentacles by yourself without this person. And maybe you were supposed to gain wealth with this person, but they made the wrong choice. And the fact that this person is not doing well financially, it could be because this is their karma. And maybe it delayed your Nine of Pentacles, if you don't have it already, because you were supposed to build it with this person. And so this person dropped the ball, so that may have delayed you. Because if this person, and I don't know because that didn't come out, but if this person was your twin flame or your soulmate, we sign a soul contract before we re-enter this realm of existence. And so if their part of the contract was Once we meet back up in this new realm, that we're supposed to drop whoever we have and build a life together, and this person reneged on their end of the contract because they still wanted to play around, that may have delayed you because you were supposed to do it together. And so you can still have it by yourself, but this person is probably feeling some kind of way that you've started moving on without them. This may be also why they said, I'm not used to someone like you. Why did you leave me? They thought you were just going to stay and deal with the foolishness while they played around. Because they knew that you already were supposed to be together and build this life together. So they didn't think that you would go anywhere. Yep, Knight of Cups in the reverse. Yet you may be enjoying the fruits of your labor now, or it's coming. Um, you're living a comfortable life of leisure, right? You're very self sufficient, financially independent. You live the life of luxury. Well, like I said, if you aren't doing that now, you're about to because you're self sufficient. You've achieved financial gains and solo pleasure. So again, you're acquiring or have acquired this Nine of Pentacles on your own. Whereas this person is still a page and a King of Pentacles in the reverse, with the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, with the King of Wands in the reverse, and now this Knight of Cups is in the reverse. So when this person comes back to you, they may show up as the Knight of Cups in the reverse, with the cup spilled. This person may be moody, and that could be your first indication that this person still hasn't healed and still hasn't, maybe doesn't want to own up. You may ask this person a question and they just get an attitude because they don't want to answer the question. They don't want to be honest. This person could be very sensitive. They may, be crying, but I don't think it's real tears. It's to get your sympathy or your empathy. Maybe not, but I feel like that's what it is. Because again, this cup is empty. It's upside down. They may be overwhelmed by emotion. It could be genuine, but I feel like they may be doing it to get you to sympathize with them instead of just coming out to tell the truth because they may not be ready to tell the truth. Or again, this person may just come at you very moody and like a jerk, have unrealistic expectations, and like romantically wanting to woo you or get you back, and again being unrealistic, like they just want to come in as if nothing happened, no apology, no explanation, and think that you're just supposed to pick up where you left off, if you even left off on a good foot. And this person could be abusive, and that's a form of emotional abuse, pretending that everything is okay. That's narcissistic. That's gaslighting. That's mental and emotional abuse. And if they're moody and acting like a jerk, that could be verbal abuse. It could even be physical. It could be financial abuse because they may see that you have this Nine of Pentacles. And again, they're coming in like, oh, I love you. You the best I ever had. Because they're not doing well financially and they see you up and stuck. This person could be not so smart, dishonest. They like to take chances and risk, and and be adventurous, live on the wild side. What else does the collective need to know? Two of Pentacles, and I think it did come out in the reverse. Somebody's tired of juggling, and this could be you. Tired of juggling your emotions, maybe. You feel like these emotions are unmanageable for you. And you need to focus on one thing, and that's your money. Or maybe this person has the inability to focus. Their ships are definitely not sailing in, though. All these pentacles in the reverse. This person is unable to commit. They're struggling with their emotions. They're struggling with their finances. They may be feeling overwhelmed, or you could be feeling overwhelmed. Depending on whether or not you're the masculine or the feminine. This person is unorganized, carefree, like a page. And they need balance. They're not doing a good job of juggling or balancing. They dropped the ball at some point. Clearly, because they're admitting, at least spiritually or energetically, that they made the wrong choice and they don't know how to fix it. They might be stuck in a situation they can't really get out of with another karmic. This person might have trapped them with a baby, trapped them with finances. They stuck in a house, stuck with a mortgage. But at the same time, they don't know what they want, because the first thing they said was poly, because they think that that's what they want. They think that may fix it. On the bottom of the deck, you have the moon. What's in the dark always comes to light, whether people want it to or not. But this is an unseen problem. Poly is not going to fix it. By being polyandrous, polygamous, that's not going to fix it. Or whatever other brain scheme ideas, or whatever, however that saying goes, that they can think of. This person needs to voluntarily change to want to do better. That's what would fix it. But, the moon too is deception. So you need to follow your intuition. And like I said, I can't tell you what to do, but I would highly recommend that you not take this person back. Let's get some Black Hollywood romance stars. You know what? Wait. What's the overall message to close out these tarot card readings? What's the overall message? The Fool. You know, the tarot reading starts with the Fool and ends with the Fool. And at the bottom of the deck is the Chariot. Move forward. With the Fool in the reverse, this is carelessness. Somebody who's unprepared or being unprepared. This is an absence. This is somebody taking risk. Just make sure you make the right choice. And I feel like the right choice, what you don't see coming, is the Chariot. Moving forward. Forward movement. Fast forward movement too. Ambitions, drive, focus, confidence about success, being in control, steering a chariot in the right direction, and being self-disciplined. So you have to have discipline, especially if this person tries to come back to you. And you have to, now the Seven of Wands did come out, but I didn't take it. But you do have to stand your ground. So maybe I was supposed to take it. All right, courting. This person should be courting you, or maybe somebody's coming towards you to court you. It says this period of development towards a romantic relationship is important. This time will help you both see if marriage is in the cards. So if this person needs to court you, or somebody else is coming towards you to court you, and if, you know, whoever comes toward you is not courting you, use your discernment to make sure that they're being honest, because people show you who they are. Pay attention. Final shot. If this person comes toward you, this is their last chance to make it right. So again, if they still come to you trying to play mind games, do what you need to do. Now is the time. The clock is ticking. If you never shoot your shot, then you will always wonder what if. So maybe this message is for your person, letting them know that they're taking too long. If they want a chance with you, they need to get themselves together and move toward you, because otherwise somebody else may be coming in to court you. Third party. There's some, and this is a woman with two men. Looks like Dorothy Dandridge. There's something or someone that is affecting your relationship. It's time to address it. That message could be for you. That message could be for your other person. Or that message could be for both of y'all. Because I feel like you may have at least two people to choose from. Clarity. Someone finally sees the answer that was always right in front of their eyes. The vision is clear, therefore, what is to come shall be clear too. Well, that's good. Again, that could be this person who's saying that they're not used to someone like you. They're secretly in love with you, wanting to know why you left them, that doesn't want to hurt you. They didn't realize until it was too late that they made the wrong choice and they don't know how to fix it. Higher self. No matter how dark or muddy your path may be, trust the guidance of your higher self. Yep. I said that a couple times. Trust your intuition. Be disciplined. Control issues. By trying to control the situation, you'll only slow down your answered prayers. Let the divine take the lead. So even if this may not be this person, this may be you trying to control the circumstances some way. Sometimes we can be manipulative by maybe posting extra sexy pictures and thinking to ourselves, oh, I know he gonna want this, or I know he gonna this, that. No, don't do anything like that. Just let it happen naturally. And even if you're doing that, you may not be doing that intentionally, but if that's your mindset, then you don't need to do that. You just need to let everything unfold naturally. Attraction. Your captivating energy makes you attractive. You wear confidence well. What else? Let's see one more. What else does the collective need to know? Children. Children are a significant factor in your love life. This may signify the desire of them or someone's inner child needing attention. So someone needs to heal their inner child. All right, let's pull some healing messages. I don't just want to tell you about the drama. I want to tell you what to do to heal as well. And I was guided to these cards today. snag champ for them. Okay, what does the collective need to know on these Starseed healing cards? Ooh. Lifting the veil, questioning everything, anything unaligned must go. Basically confirming. The golden, let me show you. Oh, the golden children. Inner child tenderness, innocence, and rare gifts. Basically more confirmation that someone needs to heal their inner child. Be tender with your inner child. Embrace your innocence. I like to say, I am becoming who I was meant to be before anything tragic ever happened. And use your rare gifts. Everyone was given a gift, and those gifts are really strong when we're children. But based on life circumstances, based on the things that people tell us because of their fears and insecurities, um, we start to lose our gifts, or at least forget that we have them. So embrace your gifts, gifts given to you by the Most High. Force, don't follow. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. The void. Stop. Embrace winter. Great cosmic womb. Wow. So you can creatively fill the void. Embrace winter. Usually we really should hibernate during the winter. So maybe this is saying embrace your solitude and your creativity. That's what I think of when I think of a womb. Like creators. We're all creators. We create life. Oh goodness, I'm not taking all this. Empathic starseed. Energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. So don't take this personal. You're an empath, but don't, when this person comes to you, use your discernment. Don't be led astray by whatever emotions they may come with or moodiness they may come with. Again, this, I feel like this person may try to come to you crying or being extra sensitive to try to play on your sensitive side because they probably know you're an empath. Trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. Everything is happening in divine time and exactly the way it's supposed to, exactly the way it's supposed to. And so even if, again, you haven't received your finances yet, just be patient, they're coming. And just ride the wave. The Seas of Mintaka. Mintaka. Seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. And Star Brothers. Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. This is what you want from whoever is coming towards you to court you. And you want it to be genuine. You want a genuine brother, no matter what your nationality is. You want a genuine brother coming towards you who is trustworthy, who makes you feel safe, who is loyal. And some guys see loyalty and faithfulness as two different things, but most women see loyalty as the same thing as faithfulness. So You want both. If he sees it different, then you want both. And you want somebody who's going to make you feel safe and protected. And someone who's cheating or, out with different women, you can't possibly feel safe. Maybe some women can. Don't get me wrong. Some women feel like they can. But if your man is out with another woman and, something were to go down, again, you're not going to feel safe. You may not feel safe in terms of um, sexually transmitted diseases or infections. People pass, chlamydia and trick and those other bacterial infections, even yeast infect. Like, most men are asymptomatic, but they can still have it on their person and still be spreading it back and forth because they're not using protection. And so again, it's just going back and forth. You get some medicine to get healed, you have unprotected sex with this person again, and you get it right back again because they're still out there having unprotected sex. They're not going to any doctor because they don't have any symptoms, and you can't necessarily wash it off. Not only that, this says Horus energy, so I'm just thinking of energy in general. People have sexually transmitted demons. People energetically transfer their attitudes. And so you may have a man maybe that was very docile, and then all of a sudden he got this feisty attitude. I saw this happen, this job I was working at. There was a manager sleeping with an associate. And all of a sudden, after I guess a few sessions, he started to take on her persona. And I was like, wow. And he was Caucasian and she was a melanated woman. And I was like, wow. Like it was just unfolding right before my eyes. And I was like, are you kidding me? Of course, I didn't say anything to anybody, but I was like, wow, it wasn't good. Like, that's not good. That's not good at all. But this is what happened. You'll have somebody, and then you can, if you're an empath, you can energetically feel this other person. Or you know that your person is doing or saying things out of the ordinary. You may have known this person for years. And all of a sudden, they're doing different sound effects or saying certain words or having certain gestures. Never mind having certain different moves in the bedroom. That's a whole nother story. That's an obvious one. But they might start wearing a certain cologne that this person likes. Like, it could be very subtle or it could be overt. But like, when I saw it, like, because I just watched the whole thing unfold. I'm very observant. And when I heard that sound, oh my goodness. Like, they start repeating things that the other person says. If the person makes certain sound effects, they'll do the same thing. There's certain mannerisms that they'll pick up from that other person. It's unbelievable. But just be mindful, pay attention, and use your discernment, practice self-control, keep moving forward, keep doing what you're doing, because the Most High is pleased with what you're doing. You're elevating to your higher self, and that's what this person needs to do too. You have clarity, and you want to be courted. And if you don't want to be courted, then this reading is not for you. You maybe even want children. Even if you have children already, even if you're older, you may still want children. So, I thank you for watching. I hope that this was helpful. And as always, I love y'all. Mwah.